Ski Tips with Josh Foster. Sponsored by Canada's favorite family ski resort, Big White, in the Thompson Okanagan, near Kelowna, BC.
You know, there's a lot of forces in a ski turn, and if I'm well balanced, you know, those forces, I'm going to feel those through my outside foot, or the foot that's on the downhill side of the turn. You know, you got gravity that you're dealing with, you got centripetal force, you got centrifugal force, vectors, tangents, all of that sort of stuff. You know, I'll tell you what, I'm no scientist, so I can't help you with that. But what I can tell you is what it should look like and what it feels like. So come on with me for a bit of a ski and we'll play around with some physics here. So depending on the snow conditions, a bit of powder today, if it's steeper, you're going fast, those forces load up that outside ski and it can overpower the inside half. So have a look here, especially at the end of each turn. There's where my ribs and my uphill hip, they come apart. That helps me deal with all those forces, gives me a strong inside half of my body. So what happens when the downhill side of your body overpowers the uphill side? You know, you see a lot of skiers, especially in the steep terrain, maybe even some powder snow, some bumps, where they've got this bit of a bank sort of look here. Well, those are the forces coming through your downhill foot, overpowering the inside half. What we need to do is strengthen this inside half of our body to help resist those forces. So here's a little trick for you. Feel almost like your ribs come away from your hip, just like this, especially at the end of the turn. Let's go practice a few. Here we go. All right, that is some beautiful snow. So there you go, guys. What you want to try to do is have a strong inside half of your body. It'll feel like a little bit of tension on the uphill side. What it looks like is the downhill side is a little shorter than this uphill side, and that'll keep you balanced, help you deal with those forces in the ski turn. From beautiful Big White Ski Resort, Canada's favorite family resort just outside of Kelowna, British Columbia, I'm Josh. We'll see you next time.
I've traveled from Edinburgh to Glasgow to this, Escape, Scotland's ultimate adventure destination. Yeah, where you can climb, you can dine, you can shop, you can bowl, but not me, I'm here to ski.
Escape is billed as Scotland's ultimate entertainment destination, and the main attraction at the far end of the mall is SnoZone.
SnoZone itself is Scotland's only indoor real snow ski slope. We've got a 200-metre main slope and a 25-metre lesson slope. We run a full ski school based here, all sorts of different lessons and sessions for a range of abilities. Starting off for people that can't ski or snowboard at all, we do sledging, tubing, all the way up through to race training and freestyle sessions.
SnoZone even has a restaurant and viewing platform where skiers can refuel and others can take in the action.
The main slope's served by 2 drag lifts, and we have 2 rope tows for the lesson slope, which is up behind us here. We try and keep the very beginning low-level lessons over on the lesson slope, so they've got some space to themselves before bringing them up to the main slope here. The lower half of the main slope has a 10-degree pitch, and the top section has a 15-degree pitch. The fridge, as we like to call it itself, because that's essentially what it is kept cold. The air temperature is kept to about a -5 degrees Celsius by some air coolers which sit up under the ceiling there. As well, underneath the snow itself, there's a network of coolant pipes which keep an ice layer, and then underneath the gantry here, we spray out a fine water and air mist, and as the air temperature is just ambiently at -5, by the time that air and water mist falls to the ground, it's formed ice crystals, and it's formed, for the want of a better word, snow.
This is just another excellent example of just how fanatical Scots are about sliding down anything, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. Yeah, well listen, it's time to shift gears. I'm going to head outside. I hear the sun's come out. Scotland and golfing are synonymous, and when people think of courses here, they think of Carnoustie, Muirfield, St. Andrews, but today we've decided to come here, to the home of the oldest golf course in the world, Musselburgh.
Musselburgh was recently acknowledged the oldest golf course in the world by Guinness World Records. Documents show that golf was played here on the 2nd of March 1672, although Mary Queen of Scots reputedly played here in 1567. Incredible. Musselburgh Links was one of 3 courses that in rotation hosted the Open Championships between 1872 and 1892. As I played, I found myself distracted by the history of the people and the events that happened so long ago on this same soil.
At the top of the show, I challenged you to discover skiing in Scotland with me, and what I've learned is that the people here are infinitely passionate about sliding down mountains in any way that they possibly can. Yeah, Scotland's got a special place in my heart, and I look forward to coming back to paddle more of the River Spey, to go discover more of the mountains, to go golfing some more. Yeah, you know what? This place is so well set up for tourism. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. I'm Edith Rozsa, and I hope to see you on the slopes.
Now it's time for this week's web poll. What international location would you most like to see featured in a 2013 episode of Ski Television? Is it A, Sochi, Russia, B, Pyeongchang, South Korea, C, La Molina, Spain, or D, the Squaw Valley Tahoe region, USA? Log on to snowsportsculture.com today and take the poll.